everyone, it's me, Ash, and today I'm with Hero. So, our topic today will be all about blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. So, the first part of the sermon will be led by Hero, and the second part of the sermon will be led by me.
Alright, so let me give you all a little enlightenment on what really happened that made me write the sermon. So basically, Ash and I were talking, and she was talking about one of her Roblox friends that did something very bad to her Bible, that they ripped a part of a page out and did something with it. I did not get too much of details about it that I can enlighten you guys on what they did with it, but let me just say this. Now, God doesn't really look at what you did to the Bible. God really looks at what your heart does, right? And this topic, blasphemy, right? It really came down to me thinking about what they did with the Bible. And let's get started. So, blasphemy against the Holy Spirit now is really hardening your heart against the Spirit. And by doing so, you tend to say negative things about the Spirit and calling it bad. Now, blasphemy is not really a mockery in a sense that it is more disrespect. Now, in Galatians 6:7, right, it said that God cannot be mocked. So don't be deceived. God cannot be mocked. So if God cannot be mocked, right, what is blasphemy? Well, blasphemy is calling the Holy Spirit evil. Now, it is mentioned a lot, right? So let's draw a reference from Isaiah 5:20. So Isaiah 5:20 said, "Woe unto them that call good evil and evil good, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Now, what does this have to do with blasphemy? God said in Matthew 12:22-32, it teaches us that the religious leaders, or the Pharisees, who saw Jesus cast out legion, they said that that was the help of the devil, right? And Jesus said, I will forgive any blasphemy, but blasphemy against the Spirit of God will not be forgiven. Now, whosoever speaks against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. And this is basically calling the Holy Spirit evil. So don't call the Holy Spirit evil.
Now, this sin cannot be accidentally committed because it is said in 1 John 3:20, "For our hearts condemn us, but God is greater than our hearts and know all things." So, for the people who are worrying that they accidentally committed the unforgivable sin, do not worry, for God has forgiven you. The only way for you not to be forgiven from God is if you don't accept His righteousness and don't accept His Holy Spirit and neglect it fully by calling His Spirit the works of the devil.
Now, I would like to thank everyone who's watching this, right? And I hope you all learned something from this. Now, I pray that you all take this knowledge and use it for His honor, for His glory, and teach a couple of people. Now, this is a demonstration of what the Holy Spirit can do. So, thank you guys. And Ash, say your thanks.
Thank you, everyone. May God bless you all and have a wonderful day, night, or afternoon. Bye.